Going on. We were up near the highs of the day when I first logged on this morning, and now we're making quite the move down. Yeah, no intro. Pretty tired. I had softball last night. We had the late games. And when I came home, I could not fall asleep. I didn't fall asleep till like 1 o'clock. And then the kids were up kind of early. Just, not a fun morning. How's everybody doing this morning? Jordan, Tamimi, Steve, Froggo, Zushan. Morning, good morning. YouTube apparently is making me verify that it's me. Oh, I know why. MT, good morning. Rock, good morning. Got about 2 minutes here till the open. It's looking like this thing just wants to continue down. Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. See what happens. Curious what it looks like. It's a decent amount. My thought is short. Unless we start to extend here. Now we can't request the payout anyways until the 1st now. So I'm in no rush. Change that 0 for 4? What are you talking about? I still have these lines up from yesterday. Did try to use it. Kind of why I'm thinking about maybe front running back up. I'm either going to look to front run to get back to this key area here at 700, or just look for the continuation short. Almost feels like it might be a fake out to the downside, go up, and then maybe fake out to the upside, head back down. I feel like that's what's going to happen. I'm going to try the long, look in the front run that area. And looking for this to fake out. And we're in. I tried to front run it. Didn't quite get it. Come on. One more push. One more push. Go, 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 go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. One more push. Even when I say exactly what it's going to do, I don't do it right. Come on, one push up. Give me some luck. Go break the high of that candle, just like you just broke the low. Come on. Give it to me. I had the right idea. I guess 24 ticks was too much. Come on. Get back up there. Go, go, go. Break the top of that candle. Do it. Do it. Come on. Not right at it. Just go. That little bit. Yes. Let's go. Oh, it says I'm $1 short. God damn it. So I had the right idea. What did I said? We were going to fake out to the downside. We were going to go up. We were going to hopefully get to this area. I was looking right here. Right? Look, support, support, resistance, support again, resistance, resistance, resistance. I was just trying to front run that area. We were right, but it came up and just missed us. Dragged our stop up. Wasn't going to risk that much. It was actually only like a 1 to 2. Thankfully, it came down, faked out. Got lucky there without getting tagged. And then it came back up and filled us. But that part, I think, was a little bit lucky. But the idea was there. And the idea was right. But now I need to find another $1. I'm very curious how many ticks this was. So we got in 689.25. Uh, 689.25. The high of this candle was 694. It was 19 ticks. So it went 19 ticks. So had we done the usual 15, we would have been fine. But we went for 24 to try to get to that 2600. However, we are 72 cents short. So I don't think trading on the MNQ after that trade is going to be an issue. So we're going to go try it. Past 4 opening trades didn't work. Technically, that one worked. I just went for a little bit more. Like, had I went for 15 ticks, it would have worked fine because it went 19. Quantower be making me nervous? Why? I feel like Quantower did well that time. Nothing wrong with it. All right, so I'm just gonna look for a pretty simple break back into an area. See if we can just get a little continuation. Or if we get a big push up to here, I might try to just get short. Although I'm not sure I want to. Because we still got, well, yeah. So this is a pretty key area. Decent area here. Then obviously the red to green. I don't even think I need that much. Just right at it. I was like, why does it say that number? But okay, there we go. Yeah, look, we would have got it. So the trade idea there was to get short, looking to possibly add one more time if it gets up to this area, and just come back down into that key area here. Support, support, resistance, resistance, etc., etc. That was the idea. But I hit it a little early just to get where we needed to be. All right, let's go over to our other account. Back to the NQ. See if we can't find a trade. All right, so we'll see what happens with that payout come the first, but I have no reason to trade that account anymore until then. Unfortunately, we can't do it today. Yesterday was the last day of the payout period. Reset on you and wouldn't flatten? Interesting. I've had it crash before, but I think that was like during a news event, which is still unacceptable, obviously. But by the way, tomorrow after hours, I might YOLO a 250K. I'm probably going to YOLO a 250K for NVIDIA earnings. Happened to you yesterday? Interesting. I mean, as you can tell, it didn't happen to me. It did happen to me that one time pre-market during that 8:30 news, I think it was. So today, we're going to watch the Blue Angels. Pretty excited about that. Got to go get the kids from school at 12:30. I'm going to pull the kids out from school early tomorrow so I can hit that YOLO. That would be some degen shit right there. Marius, your payout was 2 times before and lost both of them until the payout date came. Nice, man. Yes, yes, yes. Good job, Marius. Good stuff. I love it. Love to see it. $10K, nice threshold to pass. Yeah, we'll see with the with all the new rules going on. But I've been following the rules according to what is written, so I guess I'll be the test dummy if they are that against the opening trade, etc. But the way that I read it, it's still perfectly fine. And I could go check, and you never know when they may have changed something again. I'm going to snitch and say you're not following the rules. Doing a bracket order? Oh yeah, it's pretty obvious I'm not doing the bracket order, so. Will it even let you put a bracket order in? Yeah, I'm assuming it would. I think that's, well, not with the stop. Well, it would with the stop as long as you don't go over too many contracts. But just to show you, like if I still wanted to do 15, like up and down, they'll still let you. They're just gonna monitor that and make sure that's not what you're actually doing. But if you try to do it with a stop loss, you can only go up to 5 contracts because you can only have 10 total. So if you change this to 6, as you're gonna see, it'll only let you go one way. See, I'm clicking, but it's not letting me. What am I doing? Let's go into the FAQs real quick. Kind of why I'm not talking. Well, you guys aren't really talking to me either, so. I just love how it still says updated 4 days ago, so everything should be the same. But I love it says note, Apex has not changed or added new rules. These rules have always been in the PA contract. But yet, after everything went on, they started slowly kind of changing the things. Like the 1 to 3 is no longer a hard set 1 to 3. It's now just a mental. It can be a mental stop, and it could even be up to like 1 to 4. Like, it's kind of funny. You're still doing the Alpine trade even though the rules changed? Well, first off, I don't consider it the Alpine trade. It's just the opening range trade. I'm counting on the volatility of the open, and I am choosing a biased direction based on what I see on the chart and taking a trade based off of that. If we can get a push down through the lows into the bands here, I'm probably going to try to get long. But yeah, the rules still allow for the opening trade the way that I read the rules and the way that it sounds. So an Alpine trade, get out of here. It always makes me laugh when people call it the Alpine trade. It's like, he just took a trade that has been around forever and he just made it popular because he's the popular one using it. But it is what it is. He can take credit. I don't care. Yeah, look, now it says risk to reward ratio is between 3 to 4 times the amount of potential targeted profit targets. So, by the way, Precision is a no-go anymore. They already changed. Precision changed their... I don't even know what I'm trying to say. The amount that you need to get to payout. So instead of it being 2,600, it is now, I think, 3,500 or 3,550 or something like that. So they're already changing rules as well. Well, Hugh, actually, I did it on stream before he ever did. I just gave up on it for a little while, and then he kept doing it and made it popular. Yes, I am definitely entertaining a comment from a huge erection. Huge erection. I just want to find the part where it talks about the open. Let's see. The part with the DCA I still don't agree with. Says Apex will allow traders to enter one additional entry only into an open position that is currently has negative P&L. I don't agree with this, but I mean it's their firm. Yeah, so only directional strategies with bias and reason according to consistent strategy are qualified. Contractor cannot place a non-directionally biased trade based on bracket orders in both directions. This means you cannot have a limit order to go long on one side and a limit order to go short on the other side in hopes of the market breaking out one way and making a profit. This is the exact opposite of disciplined and consistent trading of a set system. This is often the sign of a trader not having a system, which is not true if you ask me, but we'll go with it. Not having a system and just working the system in hopes of catching some big move with no idea bias, which we weren't trying to catch a big move. That's the other wrong thought process there. Or rules of a system giving a direction reason of entry. Like we weren't looking to use the open as a windfall trade. We're looking to scalp a small percentage of what we think the open's going to move because that's the edge. We weren't looking to just set orders and hopefully it just goes one direction, but we don't have any idea which direction it's going to go. News trading, chasing the market, taking advantage of breakouts with no directional bias system, morning open breakout trading, non-directionally biased breakout bracket trades, any attempt for windfalls without following a strict set systematic trading system that is traded normal day to day in the account is prohibited, and any amounts accumulated during prohibited times or trades will be removed from the account. Oh, it doesn't even say from the account. There's so many typos in this, it's not even funny. And this was updated 4 days ago, so you're telling me no one's proofread this since then? It says that is traded normal day to day in the account is prohibited, and any amounts accumulated during prohibited times or trades will be removed the account as outlined in the PA consistency section and video series found on the company website FAQ. So the way that I read that is you just have to have a bias. As long as you have a bias and you're consistent with what you're doing, it doesn't matter. Because the way that I'm reading, when they talk about the morning open breakout strategy, they're talking about the non-directionally biased breakout bracket trades, which is not what we're doing. Every trade I've taken since they came out with these rules, I've talked through my trade, exactly what I'm looking for, with a bias on why I'm doing it. So they try to deny me. I literally have recordings of every trade I've taken. So that would make for some interesting conversation. Let's see, Sean. Chewy Bagels, you're very far from the truth. I don't even trade the strategy. I don't even trade it like he does. You guys don't realize that Alpine, just like he put it behind a paywall for everyone on his channel, he never really gave me exactly how he was trading it. So I had to learn it myself. Like I took the idea that he presented and I just made it my own. I could go back and show you our Discord messages of how many times I would ask him to just show me the trade, just show me the trade, just show me the trade. And I think he did a couple times after I was already finding success in the way that I was doing it. But before that, he wouldn't show me anything. He would just he would hint at what he was doing. Patrick Whelan did the orb 15 minutes a few years back. Oh yeah, there you go. If I need a lawyer. I just think the whole thing is funny. Alpine was making hundreds of thousands doing it and streaming, talking about it. Then others start doing it. Now it's banned. Yeah, I mean, to be completely honest, me and Alpine had a discussion about not streaming it like a long time ago. And then he started streaming and basically showing it. So then I was like, well, whatever. If he's just doing that, but he put it behind a paywall, then I don't, like, at that point I didn't care. So then I just started showing all my trades, which I was doing anyway. I think just no one was really paying attention to it. But then he started making it really popular, but he wasn't telling people how he was doing it unless they wanted to pay to be a member on his channel. Then there was a couple videos that showed it. So then people were looking for it and they came across me, and I was doing essentially the same thing, but it still wasn't. I was doing my version of the opening range trade. But then, yeah, people were making too much money off of it, and Apex, they didn't ban it, but they essentially made it a lot harder. You now need to enter an essay explaining your trading thought process. Must be 3 paragraphs and 2 sources along with a PowerPoint presentation. Yeah, it'll be very interesting to see what they do. I've been under review for 6 days now. This is BS. Well, it's because they don't have the manpower to go through everything. They want to implement this new payout structure, like, and whatnot, but they're not going to be able to keep up with it. If they're going to sit here and review every single payout, it's going to be really hard for them to keep up. And then they're going to start getting huge backlash for that. And it's going to be a really bad couple months, I feel, for Apex. Webull has some loopholes. I hope nobody else finds out, because it might be patched just like Apex. Webull? What are you talking about? Strategy as old as time, been around since markets have been open. Yeah, I mean, it's true. The opening range volatility, there's a reason everyone shows up at 9:30. They might not trade it the way that I'm trading it or how Alpine was trading it, but people have been using that volatility at the open since the beginning of time. It's a pretty shitty open, by the way. Ignore these clowns sitting behind their screens. Hedging has been around forever. No one started it. Exactly. Like I said, Alpine made it popular. Like, the specific thing that he was doing, he made it popular. And trust me, I've never lied to any of you ever on my channel. I've had no reason to. He did not teach me his way of trading it. He never did. He purposefully didn't teach me because I don't think he wanted to give away the edge, which is perfectly fine. But there was enough hints throughout the process of talking to him about it that I figured out my own way of doing it, and that's what I did. So, I mean, you can take that how you want, but truth. Didn't specifically say how he was doing it, but he'd show videos of the trade on stream. Yeah, but he would never show the orders, from what I recollect. And that's like where you place the orders. That was like one of the most important parts. He would tell you that how many contracts and how many ticks he was going for, but he would never show you where the orders were. I mean, obviously you could figure it out afterwards if you see the errors on the chart, that's exactly how I was learning it. Like, he would show me the charts and I'd be like, all right, so he was entering here, like, and then I'd be like, well, why is he entering here? But then I ended up going a completely different route. I think he was more so just going for like right now, if this was about to open, he would just be like, all right, this formed a little bit of an area here. I'm just going to go below here and above here. That's it. That's all he would do. Where me, I would go looking for key levels, because I feel those key levels are what's going to break and what's going to get retested, etc. Like I said in the past, strategies are named after the actual person, so you guys should be thanking the actual person. Opening range is his name. Yeah, there's a video that somebody made about Alpine making fun of him about that. I'll have to find it. Hold on. It's pretty hilarious, actually. I sent it to this guy. I just gotta talk to him a lot. Here it is. Oh, hold on.
Well, hello, fellow traders. Nutty Bar Trading coming to you.
Right. I'll be conducting this interview today for some reason. I guess Dave's too busy to take care of this stupid bullshit. So, you guys are BFFs, right? You guys must bond over having absolutely zero actual trading information on your YouTube channels, huh? And not only that, but you can't properly speak.
Well, we were live streaming, and we challenged Alpine to a friendly competition, and he said,
Pal.
we should challenge ourselves. And that kind of hurt. I think everything's been downhill since then.
What are you talking about, Nutty? This isn't couples therapy. This is speech therapy. Speech therapy.
Oh, excuse me. I see.
All right. Question number one goes to you, Alpine. What are you gonna buy that Porsche with?
A pal. A pal.
But probably mostly affiliate money, right?
I got pal. I got pal. Pal.
Nah, it's not called a pal. It's a payout. It's a motherfucking payout. It's called a payout. Just say it. Say it right. Say it right.
That's what I said. That's what I said. I got pal. That's what I said. That's what I said. I got pal. I got pal. Okay.
Ah, jeez. This is hopeless. Nutty Bar, you're our last hope. Come on. I got an easy one for you. I want you to take a look at this image and tell me what you see. What is it?
Oh, wow. Yeah, that is an easy one. Well, I'll just say it. It's a 7-Eleven.
Nah! No! It's a 7-Eleven! A 7-Eleven! Not a 7-Eleven! It's a 7-Eleven! Just say it! Say it right!
Pal.
Yeah, that's what I said. A 7-Eleven.
Ah! Alright. Well, you two are perfect for each other.
Well, I guess we really took one on the chin today. You know, like my wife's balls on my chin.
Look, man, I didn't say it, you did. Just remember that.
Well, it is what it is.
Oh, man.
Pow! Pow!
Probably not. Unless it was cheaper than the 50s. The 50s just have everything I need.
So yeah, that happened. Sicerin? Sickerin? Howdy, howdy.
Birthday value or low, that would look good.
Not pout. Affiliate. Pout. Let's ask Alpine and see if he agrees. Are you Alpine, Chewy?
Profit risk is also like 2.5 to 1. That's the main reason why I probably wouldn't.
What Alpine will tell
I just
you
prefer
versus
the
what I
easier
can
to
show
pass.
you in
I
Discord
want it easier
messages
to pass,
as
and I offer
actual
10
proof
treatment.
are
I want it
probably
easier to
two
pass,
different
and I want
things.
to,
Half my
not really have to,
Apex
like,
net worth and
learn.
my slots.
I want it easier to pass. Yeah, but make sure you press thumbs up on down below the video. There will not be a stream on Thursday this week, FYI. Gotta go to, gotta take Scarlett to the doctor. So no stream on Thursday. We're live every other day this week.
I keep
8:30
trying to tell
Eastern time.
people,
This is the only day of the charity stream.
like fanboys of all these other streamers and stuff, like they're gonna show you what they want to show you. Like all the screenshots that Alpine has saved in a folder, do you really think
Alright,
he's
we're
gonna go through a conversation and find
Yeah,
the
I mean,
ones that
Delta's
make
not looking
him
good
look
here,
bad?
straight up. So,
Or is he gonna just scroll
find anything that we
through
rotate. I just was
years
kinda
worth
looking
of
to push
conversation
this juice at
and
7:30,
find the
bring
one
value
that
very low for
the ones
rotate.
that make him look
Granted, that would
right
require
in
us to
whatever
review
he's saying?
pretty aggressively, but it doesn't look
What
that
do,
good on
what do
Delta
you
right now.
think? I mean, that's just such a stupid question because you obviously already know the
Jason, welcome
answer.
to the team. Appreciate your
And
support.
that's what all these popular streamers do. They will show you what they want to show you that makes them look like
Jordan,
the
welcome to
good
the team.
guy.
Appreciate your support.
When in reality, what they're not showing you, because no one's asking for
Rob
it,
at 50.
is
Brad
the
with
things that
25
you
good
should
guys.
be wanting to see, because that's what will legitify them.
We are
that a
now
word?
65%
Should be.
of our way to the goal. $10,000 raised this morning. Chad, I remember in the past you let your viewers decide your trades. I've done that one time. One time. Let's not call it the past. Just one single video I let viewers decide trades. And y'all did not do a very good job. At all.
Jordan, let's go. Saw your P&L. Nice,
Not doing a
nice.
very good job at all.
Alan, yeah, I can, but not until the first. The payout period ended yesterday. I was hoping to get this trade that we got today yesterday, but unfortunately it didn't happen.
Steven with the 10.
Chewy, how is that what I'm doing? I haven't hit a single thing since August of 2018. Not a single thing. What do you want to know?
Clean out this crap.
I am the only pure YouTuber. Minus Methodical so far. Methodical has been very transparent from what I can tell. He also shows everything. He doesn't show like how much he makes from each affiliate, but he does give you the overall total. He's the only other person I know that does that. Which is why I'm a huge supporter of him. And he just is a cool, awesome dude. I just wonder how Alpine and anyone else that traded that Alpine trade will make money now. Yeah, I don't know. He seemed very worried, but he also seemed very confident that he would just find a new way. So, I guess time will tell. Besh, can we remove hey nothing positive from... Oh, that's fine. If he wants to troll, I want him to just have some proof, have some evidence, have anything to prove me wrong. The advantage of telling the truth all the time is you never have to hide behind or from, or you just don't have to hide because you're always telling the truth. So there's nothing to hide. It's that simple. Go ask Alpine how much he's making in affiliates.
Build the viewer trade, I promise you we won't blow 92K.
100 million
Yeah, I feel like you wouldn't be able
1,000%
to.
guarantee that
They
he
wouldn't
will
allow for it.
never tell
The
you,
max would be, what,
He'll never tell
$2,500
you.
per account, which y'all would definitely do.
because that would change your perspective on him.
2,500 times.
Guaranteed.
That's like 50 grand. Y'all would definitely do that.
That's what Democrats do. We don't hide from nothing. Not a Democrat. Also not a Republican. I'm not getting into politics.
So I said nighttime go makes money. No, dude, his whole purpose in this thing is to try and troll, man. Let him be. Alright, VWAP test. If we have buyers, I would love to buy that if it was a VWAP. Like, this is an interesting option for buying, but we have no seller, or we have no buyers. Like, I'm not gonna buy this level without any buyers.
Also not a male. Get out
Out
of here.
10. Cheers, man.
Sir, we are the king of transparency. Seriously, though, but like, find me someone that's more transparent. I mean, even Methodical is not as transparent because he doesn't show like how much he makes from each affiliate.
I mean, every
Great.
now and then, but
Methodical
not
shows you
generally.
how much he makes from affiliates.
I know
That's
what I'm waiting
amazing.
for.
But I'm just saying, like, if he
Alright,
wanted to go that one step further, he could tell you how much he's getting from each, and that would make him fully transparent.
Honestly, Palmetto.
but he's 99.5% transparent, and that is more than I can say for anybody else. How much do I think he's making from affiliates? Before he had even like 100, 200 people watching him on his live stream, he was making 5 figures a month from affiliates. So what he's making now, and use your imagination. Obviously, I don't know the exact number,
From yesterday.
but
Some, like, extreme,
it's a lot.
extreme
He's not worried about
right
paying
now,
for that
it's
Porsche,
like
etc.,
new
because
tool
of
while sitting on
affiliation money.
volume. There's just nothing for me to do.
He's not worried about the
For me
payouts
to do yet.
because of the affiliation money.
Hopefully sooner than
That's
later
all
or
I'll say.
something. But us sliding back and forth through
Apex
VWAP,
pays 15% of
out of
whatever the
volume.
amount is gained from someone using their affiliation code, right? Yes, but that percentage is also negotiable. And I'm pretty positive that someone that we're maybe talking about is getting a higher percentage now on each
Dan with the 25.
sign up.
Dan with the 20. Cheers, guys.
Instead of
Mike with
taking an
25.
upfront payment from them, I'm pretty sure he negotiated the amount he gets from each sign up.
Eric with the 10.
I think you meant pouts. 5 figures how? What do you mean how? He's got 800 people watching him
I don't
any
think I
given
said that in
day.
the chat, but
I've never had more than 100,
Corn
and
Cats
I'm
River's pretty
making
decent at your place.
over 3K a month at the moment.
Harry Higgs, right?
That's trades by Matt. I usually turn my Chrome off, but I turned it on to watch that video. My bad. I'm not really listening to him. I just have him up. I've been trying to pay attention to how he trades because he's been pretty successful. So I'm always looking to learn. Some of the times you'll see me, I'll essentially look. Again, I've always talked about how I love support and resistance. And he kind of does the same thing. So I've been paying more attention to see if there's anything else that he does to kind of solidify good entries. Yeah, Alan, this is why I try to tell you guys, these guys that are sitting here streaming all day, they're not doing it because they want to stream all day. They're doing it because it's their job now. Like, that is their 9 to 5. Here, I don't think I can show you the amounts. Let me see if I can. I don't want to show you the amounts because I don't want to ever get in trouble for that. But when I do the 5% giveaway, you can obviously do the math and get the idea. But I don't ever want to show the actual amount because I don't want to deal with possibly getting in trouble. But I'm going to pull this up and I'm going to show you the transactions, like the per month, if it lets me. Here we go. Maybe. I don't know if this is going to let me. Oh, well, here, you know what? I can actually just do a screenshot. So I started being an affiliate July of 2023. I had 0 signups, and then you can obviously see the rest here. I'll zoom it in a little bit. So February, they had a 90% off sale. And then May, we had the 90% off sale as well. That's why they're a little bit higher as far as the amount. So we just need to trust me, bro. Here, hold on. This guy kind of cracks me up a little bit. Bro, I've shown this in the past. I just don't want to show the exact amount because I don't want to get in trouble. It's that simple. I don't want to lose being an affiliate. But I'm pretty positive as long as I don't show you like the full amount. I just think it's funny that you still think that I'm trying to hide something and not your cult leader. There you go. And give you an idea. I mean, you obviously can put pretty much the rest of it together without knowing the exact amount. I have never once tried to hide any of this. In fact, doing the 5% giveaway every month allows me to essentially tell you how much I made. Huge erection, what are you doing, man? Don't use the default code. Use code VOLA, man. How many are we buying? Using or how many? Yeah, okay. So yeah, that was what started that. I'm curious how much affiliate money slows in June. I am too. I'm actually very curious. I was just talking to the wife about that actually. And the same people keep signing up? What do you mean? Hi, quick question. Only lost 2K, so my final amount in my account is 48K, but the max drawdown was hit. So is the trailing max drawdown going to keep shifting as you gain more? Yes. Until you get... So on the eval accounts, it shouldn't really matter because it's close enough. It can happen where you hit the trailing drawdown before passing. If you get like within that last $500 and then draw down. But on a PA account, the trailing drawdown moves with you until you get to 50,100. Once you get to 50,100, the trailing drawdown stops. So once you get to that $52,600 in the account, the trailing drawdown will permanently be at 50,100. So if you keep going above 52,600, you're like, say you get to 55,000, your trailing drawdown will still be at 50,100. So it would technically be almost 5,000 at that point. Can they keep? Yes. Yeah. So every time that you sign up, if you use my code, it goes, or anybody's code, it goes to their affiliation signups. And that's just my way of trying to give back to you guys for using the code is I do that giveaway. And if we do end up with a bigger live stream, like where we have multiple hundreds of people and I'm actually making say $10, $15 for the stream, I'll start giving that away as well. I have no problem doing that. I make like $2 for a stream right now. So it's pointless. But if you're sitting here all day and you have 700-800 people watching you, he's making probably $50, $60, $70 just from streaming all day. And that's why he can do those giveaways like he does, because he just has the money coming in. Trust me, he's not giving away his own money. I don't know the stats on that, Steve. So, but yeah, I mean, it is pretty crazy. Yeah, every once in a while, I think most of the time, as long as he's in a good mood, he does do a giveaway. He does like $15 giveaways, I think. He's just, trust me, he's told me this before. He's just giving away the money he makes from the stream because he knows it's good press essentially, and it'll bring more people to the stream, which I would love to do. Again, I'm not making enough from the streams to do that. I would have to take a hit up front if I wanted to do that in hopes that it would grow the stream just from doing giveaways. Which I would love to do. So as long as the stream keeps going and keeps growing, then maybe every day at, say, like when I'm about to get off before lunch, I can do a giveaway. It would be awesome. But until that happens, there's not much I can do because I'm not sure I want to just keep shelling out money for a giveaway that, like the 5% giveaway, I get my payment and then I give away 5% of it. That's easy, right? I just act like I didn't have 5% of what I got and boom, easy giveaway. Q, yeah, I agree with you 100%. Look, I'm not going to try to convince you that I'm not one of them, but I'm not one of them. So if you finally found one that you don't mind using their code, there you go. You hit the threshold. Nice. You have your days in. Yeah, oh yeah. I have the days. I've had the days in. I couldn't get a winning trade. I kept losing. But yeah, if you go back, Hugh, from the beginning of my YouTube channel, you'll quickly see that I'm not one of those people. Quite the opposite, actually. I look at the affiliation money more of a thank you for supporting the way that I do things, not as a please support me because I don't know how to trade kind of thing. Oh, another question. So once the eval trading max drawdown is reached, is the eval account untradeable permanently or only for 1 day? Permanently. So once the drawdown's reached and it says admin on RTrader Pro, that account is no longer good. You can reset it, but if there's a 90% off sale going on, etc., it's usually cheaper to just get a new account. Even 80%, I think to reset, it's $40 usually. Even at 80% off, a new account's $33.40, I think, or something like that. Just give us money. It's a marketing expense. I mean, it is in a way, I guess. No problem, Anon. It will reset on the next billing cycle if you don't cancel. That's true. So yeah, if you do blow one of the evals, you do have to cancel it if you don't plan on using it again. So like right now, if you blow an eval, it's only $16.70 to get another one. So it makes way more sense to just cancel on the Apex dashboard, like that one that you blew, and just get a new one. Even when it's 80% off, it makes sense. I'm cheating on my Coke Zero today. So Coke Zero went up at BJ's again. It's $18 for the 36 pack. They had the Pepsi Zero sitting right next to it. It was $16.99 or $15.99, and there was a coupon in the BJ's app for another $1 off. So it was $3 cheaper to get them. And they're not actually bad. They're not actually that bad. Yeah, Jamie, it's funny because I've had a lot of people ask me, like on Discord here, etc., like, why are we going to watch him now? Especially because he stopped showing his P&L and stuff. It's funny because I was telling everyone, I was like, oh, he'll show it. Once he's having a good day, he'll show it. And he wasn't showing it at first. And then that very next day, he was up like $2,000. So then he started showing it again. Mario, you like Pepsi more than Coke? I will say it's got like more of a sweeter taste to it. I mean, I prefer the Coke Zero. I do. But it's nice to have a difference in taste. You sell it for 12? What do you mean 12? How many? It's not a 36 pack. You sell a 12 pack for $12? Scam artist. You want to scam? Go to a grocery gas station and try to buy something like food related. That's a scam. Convenience. Psychologically wise, it's been to not focus on the piano. No, dude. Again, I can go to the DMs and these guys are telling you what you want to hear and what makes them look good and what makes the most sense for them to tell you. the reason they're actually doing it is probably something completely different. I'm just going to leave it at that. It's so frustrating to hear people come to me and say something and it's just such a blatant lie. But I'm not going to go out of my way to talk bad about these people. I made a video about Furus in general, and it's just so true on so many levels. They all fall into the same category. Oh, okay. So you were saying just in general. Yeah. No, I agree. It's definitely not. It's not something you want to focus on as a trader. That was something I actually struggled on a lot when I was trading stocks. I would always stare at the P&L, and it is definitely not what you should be doing. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, the reason I was listening to Trades by Matt is because he's doing a charity stream, and it's pretty awesome. He's got 4,000 people watching. He's trying to raise 10 grand, and he's already up to 9,200. So it's pretty cool of him. Again, that's something I would do if I had the audience. I don't, at least not yet. We'll see if that changes over time. Damn, he's getting there pretty quick. He like made it a game to get there now, and now people are donating like crazy. We're at 9,400 now. Alpine for like, get out of here, Tom. And take that moderator status away from you. Obviously kidding. Tom, what the heck? Were you playing games again? Or watching that show? I'm the new Froggo and can't get anything on time. I know Froggo started showing up on time again, and now Tom's the one that's not showing up on time. So we double bottomed here at the lows. Do we just climb back higher all day? Interesting to watch. Everything is red except for Oxy. Damn, JD getting smashed. Let's see where we're at with options today. We're still up there. The 28.5. We were at like 28.7 at one point yesterday. But then at the end of the day it started to come back down. I'd love to roll this JD call back, but probably just leave it. Oh, he's gonna hit the 10,000 here in a second. That's pretty cool. I like seeing that. He's $5. There it is. And he's over. Good job. That's pretty cool. I like seeing that kind of stuff. Froggo's watching his Froggo porn. Yep, watching TV. Uh,
I'm the girl that they don't talk about. Quiet with a big mouth. Listen for the doubt, then call it. Make you out for what you say to me. Look at every single date. If you got what I need, then oh, I'll take you on like a big deal. Legs you can unseal. Key in ignition. Just keep me full like I had a meal once in a while. Feel alright.
huh?
I know you like.
I feel like I am slowed way down. I need to go read Precision's new site or frequently asked questions. Not letting me click. So their 20% rule is worded weird. We believe in the power of consistency and strategy in trading to maintain the integrity of our trading environment. We've established that flipping should not constitute. Okay, so never mind. It's the active days. Where does it talk about the active days though? Yeah, they don't even care about news releases. Says at Precision, we maintain a clear stance on trading during news times. Traders are encouraged to adhere to their standard trading systems and entry rules even during periods of news releases. However, we prohibit taking positions based on speculation or attempting to exploit the volatility of news events. It's kind of a gray area. Trying to figure out when their payout period is to keep track. The first to third payout months, yada yada. Yada yada yada. Once your payout is approved, be removed from the account. Minimum is 550. So they also lowered, so you need a minimum balance of 53,550, which they changed, and the max is now 1,500 instead of 2,000. So they made it harder to get to, and also you receive less, and the trading days required is still 10. That's on a 50K, obviously. Is Caesar still alive? Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Have you seen it? I have not. That's one of the newer ones, right? Humble Trader has its own scanner now? Jeez. Yeah, some.
The world has been broke down. The world is just announced. Final time is now. The final time to bow. But I will not get down. For you can't force me now. Awakening is clear. I could show you how. I could show you how to fight them.
Yeah, he's cool. Oh, here we go. Yeah, we did break out of that area. We're going for red to green. I think we reject off red to green. Dude? I mean, yeah. He, dude, all the same pronouns. Are we really gonna push up through red to green with, like, look at this, not a single red candle for no over like almost 15 in a row here. Gonna bounce off red to green, or are we gonna shoot through? We're about to find out. I think if it does pop through, you'll see like a little bit of a pop, but whether it holds or not, it's a different story. I still don't understand why it says on their site that you can only have 5 micros, but you can have 10 minis on a 50K account. Like, that doesn't make any sense. So Z is watching Humble Trader. Marius, we know. It's just an ongoing inside joke. My orders are delayed right now. I clicked that way before it actually gave it to me. Told me on the way down there. Nice little squeeze. looking for the quick pullback here. Little push. Go, go, go. Come on. Come on. Look, I clicked it. It's taking forever to fill. That's frustrating. We're a couple ticks away there from getting, I'm assuming that would have been about $100. You only ended up with what, 36 there? That's frustrating. Looks like it might have worked, but I wasn't going to chance that ripping back up. Feels like one of them spots where we might get the pullback and it's strong enough. That was about 50% of the move there. We might end up back up at the highs. Nice little bands play there. Yeah, I don't think that would have filled us. I think we were somewhere around here. I guess that 750 would have been a good spot to put our take profit. That was a nice move. These are the moves that we're looking for. I was just hoping for a bigger pushback down. The end goal would be to, if we get a good enough entry, to look for down here for that final take profit, right? Just that area where it broke out, because most of the time it comes back down and retest that area, which, so it looks like it would have worked. A little unfortunate, but yeah, look, coming right down to it. Wow, look at this, right back down to the other side. I'm gonna take a stab at this, coming back up. Stop right under this candle. It's looking for like a little 1-to-1 here. Nice. I was seeing what it wanted to do at red to green there. Looks like it wanted to sweep it. So we just got back in and then just looking for that previous candle. That was a nice trade. It's the only way this could have been better is if we were more patient on that. But the way that this ripped up, I didn't want to get caught. I didn't want to give anything back there. I was about to just hit break even, which we still would have been fine. It never even got back to break even, but I was trying to just lock the profit in. We probably find a base here at red to green, trying to stay green overall on the day. And we might, I would assume we'll probably find a base here and work our way back up to the highs. I would expect this to kind of go sideways for a little bit. That was a pretty big move to the upside. I would assume we'll chill out and then work up. See if stocks are following. Not quite, not yet. Looks like Alpine might have lost on his, I wonder if he traded the open today. Yeah, he did. He lost on the opening trade today. You see, that one went right through. Oops. We can get a sweep down to here. I'd be interested.
This is the future. Evolution. This is the future. Evolution.
Just looking to try to get as close to the bands as possible, plus this previous resistance area. I'm definitely not jumping in somewhere in the middle here. Nice, Marius.
This is the future. Human error.
Still interested. It needs to be a quick move.
Evolution. This is the future. Evolution.
Probably gonna give up on this if it doesn't go here in the next like minute or two. Because my idea was to catch it back up to these levels, not let it consolidate. There we go. Let's see if we can get the push. I don't think my take profit. I'll probably drag my take profit down to the retest here. Last attempt here if it tries the lows. When is Apex 90% sale good to? The 23rd. So the 23rd, I believe, at midnight. Two days and 1 hour, it says. Which that doesn't make any sense. It's going to cancel this. 2 days, 1 hour, 9 minutes, 45 seconds. I'm not sure why it says that, but it's on the 23rd. I'm pretty sure it's good through midnight on the 23rd, but definitely until 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern. Only if you use code VOLA, though. No, I'm just kidding. But if you do use code VOLA, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Well, now I kind of want to put it back in. Yeah, it's just finding that support at 740. I mean, if it keeps finding support there, I have no interest, obviously. To be safe before 5 p.m. Eastern? Yeah, I would, just to be safe, yeah. I would definitely, if you're looking, so that's when the 90% off sale ends. If you're doing the 250K accounts, by the way, the ones that are the same price as the 50Ks right now, as long as you have them purchased, you have until June 1st to pass them and pay the $85 lifetime activation fee for them. So that's the one stipulation to this current sale. So the 90% will end on the 23rd, but you still have time to get that lifetime activation fee for the 250Ks. But to get the 250Ks for the same price as the 50Ks, which is $16.70, I think it is, you have to do that by the 23rd. Might actually get the push down here. It's like the 4th or 5th test here. Just does not want to. It's actually making, if you look at it, it's making higher lows each time. Of course, every time I say that, it looks like it wants to try lower. I mean, there's definitely some sellers, but are there enough to drive it down this far? We're fighting at that red to green line. I'm gonna go get another soda. I'll be right back. Good day so far. I'm definitely going to be picky with any trades moving forward today, that's for sure. Oh. Did that? It sounded like it clicked twice, but... It looks like they might just be sweeping. Let's see. I was expecting more of a flush there. Yeah, it looks like they're just sweeping it. Random question. How many accounts did you blow before getting a PA account? So, fun story. My very first eval, I passed, got the PA account, got that PA account to pay out with plenty of days, etc. And then I blew the account before I took a payout because I'm an idiot. And then it took me a while to get back to my second one. I think it took me like another 3 or 4 evals to get back to a PA account. And then it took me, I mean, I can tell you which PA account I was on when I got my first payout. So keep in mind, I was trying a bunch of different strategies at that time. But I mean, it doesn't negate the fact of how many I used. I'll tell you the exact number. I think it was on 10. No, 6. I was on account number 6 when I got my payout, and I actually got three payouts on that number 6 account. This was the first one, second one, third one. And then on account number 7 is actually when I got my other payout. And right now we are currently on account 13 and 15. So we've had a bit of bad luck since these two accounts. But if you really just get that first payout, I mean, it pays for almost everything, plus some. Like at 95% off, that's if you one eval, and I mean that's what, 20, almost 20. So not, we'll just say 19. That's 19 evals and 19 PAs. If you passed every single eval, you could try 19 times before you would essentially be in the negative if you passed all the evals. Obviously, you're not going to pass every eval, depending on how you trade them. But I have been doing this since July, and I'm still only on my 15th PA account. I have copy traded accounts, and it's been perfectly fine as far as the copy trading goes. It's just I've just had bad luck with, not bad luck necessarily, but just I've had blown accounts while copy trading, so I've blown multiple accounts at once. But not because of the copy trader is all I'm trying to say. But yeah, I have copy traded accounts. I mean, those 3 evals that you see that I haven't activated yet, I mean, I copy traded those. Lesson learned, I spent about 1,100 jumping from strat to strat. I got the payout using the opening strat, but blew it close to payout. Same thing using my own strat. Ugh. That's so frustrating, Deshaun. I really want you to get, but that's what I'm saying. If you start it again and you finally get the payout, you still would be positive if you get the payout after all that turmoil. Think NVIDIA earnings will be good to YOLO some evals? Yes. I'm actually going to try, Caesar. And from what I heard yesterday, it's at 420 tomorrow, if I am not mistaken. Yeah, 420 on the 22nd. So that is definitely one I will be trying out myself. I think I'm going to grab 250K and do that. Yeah, I'm looking at earnings whisperer right now. That's what I was looking at. Yeah, I guess we're just going to go back to the highs. Yeah, Apex has the history report now, which is actually really nice. It's a good feature because I remember I used to keep track in a spreadsheet, and now we have it again, so it's nice. And grab a couple 250Ks then. Do you recommend putting take profit higher than where you need to because of slippage? Not because of slippage, but just for commissions. I did the math. What was it? Is it 114? 113. So 27 contracts, 113 ticks for the 250K. I wouldn't worry about slippage. If you get any slippage on a big move, it's going to be the right way. I have never seen slippage the wrong way on big moves. Reverse slippage. No mind of luck, I'll blow them because of the trailing drawdown. The trailing drawdown on the 250Ks is really bad, actually. Like, really bad. I blew a few of them because of the trailing drawdown, where I was positive on the account as a whole, but negative overall. Pretty frustrating. Yeah, I mean, look at the 50Ks on mine. I was only going for 53,000 and I ended up with 67,000. An extra 13,000 in slippage the right way. Pretty crazy. I just haven't activated those yet because I wanted to see what happens with the payouts. Patrick Whelan made $6,000 sitting in first class seat trading 20 Apex accounts. That guy, man. Dude's a marketer guru. He's very good at marketing. He'll never show you which number accounts he's on. That's what I was these guys, man. It's like they show you what they want to show you. I'll just keep saying it. But the moment that you ask them the hard questions, you're a bad guy. It doesn't matter. Why do you need to know that? It's kind of hilarious. I want to be a guru for slots. Have you ever seen that Vegas Matt guy? That was like he high rolls in Vegas all the time. What's going on with Apex payouts? Any news yet? Nope. I'm sorry, Anka. As far as I know, everyone's still pending. I have not heard any news of people getting approved or obviously the actual payouts. Still waiting to hear from some of the other bigger streamers, etc. So I passed my first PA. Do I have to trade for 10 days straight? If I miss a few days, do I go back to day one? There's no such thing as going back to day one. It does not have to be 10 days straight. It just has to be 10 days total. If you get to pay out and you request the payout and it gets approved and the money comes out, those 10 days then restart when the money gets pulled out. Open strip club slots. Jesus. I'm watching my morning trade again from this morning, and man, I like nailed the thought process on that. Except it did come back up and try to go back down, but then it ultimately went up where I thought it was going to continue down. But the way that it happened in the moment, it was actually exactly as I described it. The Guru Master. Uh-oh. Got some viewers coming in. Did somebody else's stream end? Use code VOLA for lap dance? Come on, get out of here. How's everybody's trading day going? I have a feeling somebody else's stream may have ended. Let's see. Alpine's live, Nutty's live. Oh, Trades by Matt, maybe. Welcome, Trades by Matt viewers. Congrats on hitting that 10K donation goal. That was pretty awesome. I enjoy seeing stuff like that. That was fun. Methodical man. See how he's doing. I've been listening to him, but I haven't seen. Oh, he doesn't have the P&L part up. Or wait, did he change the way his screen looks? No, I don't think so. This doesn't have it up down there in the bottom right. No trades for me getting too picky, but I think that helps sometimes. Dude, I tell people all the time, I'd rather be picky and not trade versus not picky and overtrade. Ooh, thinking some chicken wings for lunch, guys. What do you think? I've been making this homemade blue cheese sauce, by the way. It's just sour cream and blue cheese crumbles. Delicious. How's your onion chopper thingy using that more now? What? Honestly, I don't really eat vegetables anymore. I've just been eating meat and cheese, essentially. I've been staying away from fruit. Obviously, all junk food. Essentially, the only thing I've been eating that has any kind of like carbs or sugar in it is the barbecue sauce that I've been putting on the ribs. So I took the ribs out early yesterday. I ate them for lunch instead of for dinner because I didn't want them to fall apart like they did for the 48-hour cook. So I did. It was more like a 36-hour cook. Oh my God, they were so perfect. They were just perfect. Oh, I can't wait to eat them again. I put the other ones in the fridge so that I can stick them in there after I eat my steak tonight. Onions are supposed to help men with their testosterone. Is that true? I thought you bought the onion chopper from Amazon. Onion chopper are you talking about? I mean, I already had one of them chopper things. You talking about the fries? The thing for the French fries? I did buy that. It's for the French fries, not for the onions. I will tell you, I thought I would use it more, but then I found out that the fries that you can just buy that are already frozen, they cook them and they make them the exact same way that I was doing it. And it's just so much easier to just take out some frozen fries and just throw them in the deep fryer. But it is a nice little gadget to have. I'll probably start making some my own French fries again when I actually start eating carbs again. I don't plan on doing this like no low carb thing forever. It's more so just to get back to the weight that I want to be at. That's how you know I don't cook and I eat out. Bum, bum, bum. Do I just eat a light lunch, eat some pork rinds, or do I go for the wings? I'm gonna go for the wings and the pork rind. Frozen chicken wings, 25 minutes, $3.90 in the air fryer. Oh, amazing. David Thomas, welcome. Thanks for the sub. Appreciate it. Wings all day and pizza? Nah, I can't do the pizza. You know that wings are carb. There's no carbs in wings. Just fat and protein. They're actually really good for you. I mean, obviously the fat content's pretty high, so the calories add up pretty quick. But as long as you keep it in moderation, pretty good for you. Make one of those chicken crust pizzas. I've tried that before. It is definitely not what you want to be eating. These, on the other hand, I used to love the flavored ones, but if you look at the ingredients on the flavored ones, they're not that great. But just the good old regular fried pork rinds, oh yeah. I used to think these were so disgusting, but I had never had one before. But then I tried one and I was like, oh yeah. Are you talking about the rotisserie wings, Zishan? Yeah, I've tried them. They're not crispy enough for me. Try the pork belly from Costco, melts in your mouth. You talking about like the what kind of pork belly? They have like chips or something? Or are you talking about the kind that you would actually cook? Once I run out of the steak and the ribs that I have now, my next thing that I'm gonna do is a pork butt. I have a smoker, so I'm gonna smoke a pork butt next.
Some form of control still, making our constant binary choices and voicing our equally shallow opinions more loudly or quietly. Most people can't even decide what color to wear or which burger to eat. Well, but does it matter?
Feels like we're definitely gonna go test the highs here. I'm a chef? Nah. I'm not that good of a cook. I'm a decent cook, but I'm definitely not like a chef material.
Autonomy is an illusion.
Pretty excited. Get to go see the Blue Angels soon. That starts at 2. Yeah, I gotta go get the kids from school at 12:30. Hire a chef. Fun fact. My best friend is a chef. He's like a private chef. I've never once asked him to cook for me though. Every time he comes home and comes over to the house, I've never asked him to cook because he's on vacation, like coming back home. Like I would never ask him to do that. One day, I'm sure I'll ask him, but it'll be for a special occasion.
Most people can't even decide what color to wear.
Oh, yeah, the pork butt. Yeah.
Does it matter?
Well, yeah, it's just bacon.
Autonomy is an illusion.
Yeah, I've seen people cook those. Yeah, it's a lot cheaper than bacon.
Autonomy is an illusion.
All right, got it. Got it. Maybe I'll have to try that once. I'd have to get it with something else though. Like maybe get that
Autonomy is an illusion.
and also do the like a week that I'm doing steak. Depends. You can actually get private chefs on like a subscription service almost. Yeah, cleaning the house is kind of expensive, especially if you have a bigger house. It would be pretty nice though to have a maid. I basically am the maid. So do we just trend higher from here? Pretty big area from the last or from yesterday. But if we get through this, I mean, there's really nothing stopping us until like 75. Then pretty much on our way up to all-time highs again. Get a big push up into the bands, I'd be more than willing to try to take a trade, but as you can see, I'm just being patient. This account, I'm just going to stick with the bands trades. All right, I need to stop eating these. I'll wait for my wings. Zishan, I get Indian food every night. So it's $300 a month to get your house cleaned every 2 weeks. That's actually not bad. Yes. Oh, I haven't had Indian food in a while. You know, I was actually thinking about this the other day. Without the rice, Indian food isn't really that high carb. It's especially like chicken makhani. It's basically butter, chicken. Like the tomatoes have carbs, but not that many. And then like all the spices. But that's like your main ingredients. It's really kind of low carb. But how can you eat it without naan, rice? It's almost like a soup if you just eat it without that. Too oily. Yeah. I actually agree with that. Like that's what I'm saying. Especially like the butter chicken or the chicken makhani. It's very oily from all the butter. Curry option 1, 2, or 3. I love me some Indian food. Asian flavored dishes, Indian, are my 2 favorites. Absolutely no questions asked about that. Love me some sushi. It's definitely easily my favorite food is sushi. But a close second is this very specific restaurant's butter chicken. It is so good. Those are definitely like almost any sushi, but if I had to pick one, it would just be salmon sashimi is easily my favorite. And then this butter chicken from this place near where my brother lives called Chutney is just so good. Southeast Asian food. See, this is where I'm very, what's the word? Like not informed. There's a word for that. I'm very not informed on like specific areas. Like I know the butter chicken that they're cooking at this restaurant is, I believe, northern India, like from northern India. And I know that that's a big difference like between the different cultures and like how they cook certain dishes. Come to Denver? I'll definitely be coming to Denver. Is that where you're at, Jordan? So we're doing, like I said, we're doing all the states. So maybe when we come to Colorado, I mean, Denver's obviously going to be one of the places we go. Sushi Den in Colorado. I'm going to write that down. Can't forget this stuff. Oops. Well, it's not the right thing. Huh. Thought I had down somewhere, but in here. I need to go through and get rid of a lot of this stuff. Got shit everywhere. I'm actually gonna look it up right now. I'm just curious. I want to see how good it looks. Well, let me finish the short. I was finishing up working on the short real quick. I mean, Thailand, Indonesia, or Malaysia, which part of Southeast Asia region? I have no idea. I'm more so talking just like almost any Asian food I've ever had, I've loved. I'd be hard pressed to tell you a dish that I haven't liked. And I do like spicy, so like when I order Indian, they always ask you like mild, medium, or hot, essentially. I don't always get hot because I think sometimes that ruins the dish, so I always just do the medium. All right, Sushi Den, Denver, Colorado. That pops right up. 4.7 out of 4,500 reviews. That's pretty awesome. Let's see what we're working with. Okay, it looks like a little low-key spot too, which is nice. I like that. One of the best sushi places around here. It's very, like, just local. Oh wow, that looks nice. So the nigiri, I mean, that looks good. Interesting they would serve those pieces of the salmon though. A lot of nigiri. Still, I was hoping to see some of the rolls. People love their nigiri in Colorado, apparently. What is that? It's like, oh, that's pretty cool. It's like bowls of sashimi on ice. That's pretty cool. Never seen it served that way before. There's no pictures of all these reviews, and you're telling me there's no pictures of like normal rolls? Oh, hold on. I just have to keep scrolling. There we go. That was just the end of that. Okay, okay. What is this? Oh, it's just fish. Okay. It does look tasty. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, there's like the perfect piece of salmon. Salmon's obviously my favorite. I said that before. So good. There's some smoked salmon. There's the tuna. See, the thing is, like, when you're just getting sashimi, like, how much better can it really be somewhere versus somewhere else? To me, the way that you would judge a sushi place is by their rolls. This is an interesting looking roll. Take a look at this guy. What is this? I can't move this. Take a look at this roll. What is that about? I've never seen a roll like that. What is that? No, I can't seem to find any trades. My trades, I'm looking for these outside bands. See this red band up here? This green band down here? I'm looking for, like, as you can see, I was trading it over here. I was looking for more of those tests, but we're just kind of chopping sideways right now. And I'm getting ready to eat, so I'll probably be calling it here soon. Trying to bring this up a little. There we go. Like, what is that? Is that egg? I'm assuming that's egg, avocado, asparagus, and this looks like maybe salmon. And then I have no idea what this is. And then obviously I have no idea what this is. It's some kind of like, it's too light to be like a spicy tuna. And then the outside has like crispies on it. Be very interested to know what, you know what? Let's see if we can find it on their menu. Oh, they don't explain the. Oh, here we go. Let's see. It definitely had some kind of like egg in it. Avocado, asparagus, cucumber, leaf on the inside, topped with salmon. That's on it. Cucumber, asparagus, avocado, lettuce. I don't see it. Masago on the inside, topped with chef. No, that's not it. I don't feel like it's any of these. Maybe it's this one, the salmon tartare. But I feel like that would just be salmon with the caviar. Yeah, I don't know. They're not written out, so I don't know what's what. It's definitely a very interesting looking roll, though. Yeah. It was somewhere right around here. Another interesting looking one. That's just roe, avocado, more. This looks like an egg. Maybe pineapple? Maybe shrimp? Is this like a shrimp and pineapple? I don't know what that is. Is it like, could be eel, maybe? I don't know of too many things that are that color. Yeah, you can't see the insides. See, I feel like their salmon is that almost looks smoked, but it's probably just glazed. This is what, cooked tuna. Yeah, oh, here it is. I don't know. And that's definitely either like tuna or salmon, and these are obviously some kind of mix. There's two different kinds. That looks like egg. I mean, it could just be big pieces of avocado, but I don't think it is. I think that's like egg or something. Very interesting. It's good. I love sushi, man. I would try any kind of sushi you put in front. That almost looks like your pork belly. Kind of has that same look to it. And see how they're salmon? It's not like the best looking. Like when I think of salmon, I'm thinking more, it's got that those nice fat lines in it. Yeah. See, like these. That's what I'm thinking when I think of salmon. Theirs, it doesn't really have a lot of fat. Oh yeah, now we're talking. I could eat this stuff every day. I used to make this because I was eating so much of it. Might have to go get some now. I'm looking at it way too hard. And go shake my ribs or wings. Timer is almost up, but they're not quite done yet. Indian food looks better than this. There's some. I love me some Indian food. Panda Express? Panda Express is pretty good. It's a place that no matter what you order, it's amazing. I'll refund you if you don't like it. I believe you. The only problem is, it's something that my kids and wife probably wouldn't be interested in, because none of them eat that stuff. It's very frustrating dealing with them. Zoomed in on my camera. I feel like it's like extra close for some reason. Well, my wife isn't, she's a picky eater. She doesn't really eat that kind of stuff either. It's very frustrating. Kind of limits like our date night potentials. It's looking like we're trying to go red again on the day here. Tried to go higher twice now and failed, and now we made a lower high. The 732, 731 area I'd still be interested in, but it would need to be a flush. Somewhere like right here. We'd just be looking for the quick pop back up. I don't think because of the time of day that we're going to get this flush, but it would have to happen now. I'm not going to let it just grind down there. Because I'd be looking for the flush, and then based off that flush to pop back up into this retest. Try eating bats. And to do my wife won't touch Indian food. So Indian food, surprisingly, is something I've converted my wife. She wouldn't even try it. But one day she was in a mood, and we had a bunch of different kinds. And she was like, if there was one that you think I would like, which would it be? And I didn't want her to taste mine because, you know, like I said, it's a different taste, and it's not, I don't even know. Like, to me, butter chicken isn't as Indian tasting as I think you could get. Man, it does not want to flush down there. Strong. So I had her try the chicken tikka masala, and she loved it. And now she gets it every time we order Indian. She gets chicken tikka masala. So that's made me happy. Like there's like now, and she loves naan. I mean, who doesn't love naan? Even the kids love naan. So every time we go there, I just make sure I get extra naan because the kids will eat that. And my youngest will eat the rice, but my oldest, all he'll eat is the naan. But typically when we get the Indian, we bring it back home. We don't ever usually go to the restaurant. Oh, I love me some Indian. Let's see. I'm gonna see if they have any pictures of the butter chicken and the naan and all that. There's their tandoori chicken. So this is the chicken tikka masala. That's what theirs looks like. Butter chicken has this like orange, very, very orange, dark orange, like blood orange. There it is. Grab it for this again. This is what their butter chicken looks like. That might not even be it. The chicken tikka masala looks more like this. Butter chicken, and then let's see if there's just any pictures of the naan. It's just regular naan, like real naan. They obviously use the tandoori for it. The tandoor. So good. This looks like a mix. This might be the chicken tikka masala. They also use a different chicken for the butter chicken. There's the garlic butter naan. Yeah, this looks like I can't really tell. Yeah, there it is. So good. I want it. Oh, there it is. This is definitely the chicken makhani, the butter chicken. Look at that, just that deep orange hue. Yeah, look at this. Ah, this looks like tofu though. That doesn't look like chicken. You can tell because the chicken, see how it's like longer strips that they cut from the tandoori chicken? I don't know what this is. This looks more like a tomato sauce. Anyways, my wings are done. Let me go get those real quick. I'm gonna show you the wings, and then I'm probably gonna get out of here. I'll be back here tomorrow, same place, same time. Probably gonna trade the opening trade on Precision, possibly. And then come back over to this account and look for more of these band trades. Be right back. Butter chicken all day, every day.
Trying where is all the positivity? I feel like we all just hate on everything, it's killing me. Thoughts build quick, causing different possibilities. Negative thoughts will cause different disabilities. So do better, work hard under pressure. If you got no time, work smarter than ever. Don't ever let them tell you that you can't never say never. And turn your mind into the truest to go-getters. Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah. You know I'm always honest. There ain't no way I'm ever stopping. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah.
Nom 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 nom. Go watch my short that I put out from today's morning trade if you want to see that. I'm out of here. I'll see y'all tomorrow morning. Appreciate y'all being here. Same time, same place. Until then, stay safe. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace. Anyone still here? If you can hear me, look at the chart. It literally just did the flush and right back up to where my take profit order would have been. I did not take it. Obviously, I'm sitting here eating. Wow. I was a couple minutes to, or well, I was a bunch early, but it finally made the move.